Welcome back to the channel, everyone. It's great to see you again. I dropped a video about 6 months ago, which in the AI world is practically ancient history. Back then, I was obsessed with creating cinematic stadium backdrops using just text in Midjourney. Then I would manually composite my studio talent into those scenes using Photoshop. Honestly, that specific workflow still totally rocks for many of my bigger projects. But now, some new tools have arrived that make the entire creation process significantly faster and friendlier for creators. Today, I want to walk you through exactly what's changed in my process. We'll be combining a few things, including a slick content tool called Vizard that has secretly become my go-to weapon. Vizard is quietly helping me turn massive long-form videos into easily shareable, viral-ready clips. Alright, first, let's do a super quick Midjourney recap because it remains the fastest way to draft custom backdrops. I won't dive deep into the core mechanics today since there are plenty of other tutorials for that. But I have locked down a couple of practical workflow tips that make a real difference. You should absolutely explore the community gallery to borrow and steal great prompt ideas. When writing prompts, use phrasing like portrait versus full body depending on the negative space you require. Always stick to using the absolute latest model Midjourney offers for the best possible detail. Midjourney isn't free, just like Photoshop, so you need to evaluate if you'll use it enough to justify the subscription cost. However, the Explore tab is pure gold because you can hover over images and instantly copy the exact prompts others used. This feature provides an instant, highly effective cheat sheet for crafting amazing visuals. One relatively new perk in Midjourney that genuinely changed my life is the significantly better native upscaling. The original outputs used to be too small and frankly looked a little rough around the edges. Now, you can easily upscale your work 2 or even 4 times to get truly usable 2K to 4K backdrops. Sure, tiny details like faces might still get a little weird if you blow them up huge, but we can work around that. For moody and softer stadium backgrounds, these artifacts become completely invisible once you apply a gentle blur or color grade. So, for the specific task of building dynamic custom backdrops, Midjourney is still an absolute top-tier choice. Next up, let's shift gears to Photoshop because you absolutely still need it for the actual compositing work. Remember wrestling with content-aware fill and the clone stamp tool for 20 minutes just to remove one person? Well, Photoshop's generative fill feature has completely changed the game in that regard. You just select a relief area around your subject, leaving a little breathing room for the AI, and then hit that generative fill button. Boom, it instantly offers you multiple hyper-realistic background fill options to choose from. I've successfully used this to erase players, extend a court floor seamlessly, or even add arena lighting where there was none. It's certainly not perfect every single time, but the sheer amount of time it saves is undeniable. Another feature that's become surprisingly useful are the neural filters, especially Harmonization. Harmonization automatically adjusts the color and brightness of your foreground subject to match the background layer perfectly. So if you shot your talent on a white screen, but the backdrop is cold blue arena lighting, Harmonization gets you most of the way there. Then you just tweak it with curves or a soft light layer, and a believable composite takes minutes instead of several hours. So the creative pipeline looks like this. Midjourney for the mood board, shoot your talent, use Photoshop for generative cleanup and harmonization, then you export. That sounds fantastic for production, but here is the main challenge creators face today. Once you have that amazing long-form video, like a tutorial or a live stream, you still have to turn it into dozens of shorts, reels, and TikToks. Doing that manually for every platform is essentially a brand new full-time job. Editing, finding the best sound bites, correctly formatting for vertical, writing unique captions, and scheduling all the posts is simply too much effort. This is precisely where the tool called Vizard steps in and why it's become a central part of my whole content strategy. Vizard isn't another flashy camera effect app. It's an AI assistant designed to turn your raw, long footage into snackable clips automatically. Let me walk you through my real-world workflow so you can see why this is a genuine strategy multiplier, not just a convenience. Step 1 is simple. Export your raw, long-form recording from your shoot or tutorial session. This could be that full 30-minute demo where you explain the Midjourney compositing process. Step 2 involves uploading that entire file directly into the Vizard platform. Vizard's AI then auto-analyzes the entire thing, looking for those potential viral moments that you might have missed. It specifically hunts for excitement, good jump cuts, key topic shifts, and strong engagement signals within the video. It then packages these into complete, ready-to-post clips that look incredibly thoughtful. The real difference is that Vizard's auto-editing creates a microstory with a hook, a main point, and even a soft call to action. Step 3 allows for a quick human touch-up if you feel anything needs a final adjustment. You can review clips, refine the exact cuts, add your personal branding, or simply regenerate a section if you prefer. But the crucial point is that the majority of the tedious work has already been completed for you, saving hours. Step 4 is the automated scheduling feature, which is a huge game changer for consistency. Instead of manually uploading to 3 different apps, you tell Vizard how often you want clips to go live, and it manages the entire deployment. I literally set it to post twice a day, and it queues everything up perfectly across the week. This level of automated consistency is vital for creators who don't want to be chained to their upload apps. Finally, step 5 is the content calendar view, which gives you oversight of everything in one place. You can see what's live, what's queued up next, and instantly spot any gaps in your posting schedule right there. It's so much better than trying to manage that chaos across multiple different apps and clunky spreadsheets. I'll be completely transparent. Other auto editors exist out there, and some schedulers handle just one part of this process. But many are either excessively expensive or they focus too narrowly on just the editing or just the scheduling. Some tools auto-edit, but then force you to manually export and schedule everything afterward, which defeats the purpose. Others schedule well, but their automatic clip selection is often basic and misses those crucial emotional beats that actually go viral. Vizard successfully hits that perfect sweet spot between all three necessary components. That seamless 3-in-1 flow is the real reason I consider this a quietly major productivity hack. Here are some quick tips on using the entire suite of tools together effectively in your day. Use Midjourney to generate a few unique backdrops before your shoot day, showing them to your subject for clear direction. When you are filming, always shoot plenty of coverage because long takes are absolute gold for Vizard to mine later. When you're cleaning up in Photoshop, make sure to export both the raw project file and the final graded composite. Upload both versions into Vizard because sometimes the raw reaction is the better short and sometimes the polished composite wins. Here's another quick trick for tutorial-heavy videos about AI art. Actively call out the moments that genuinely surprise you. Those moments of surprise, quick frustration, or major reveal often translate into highly shareable short-form content. Vizard is fantastic at isolating those brief, high-impact clips, so sequence them into a "how I built this" montage. Then, schedule that specific montage to go out across all your chosen platforms over the next few days. I also want to be realistic about the limitations of all this amazing technology we are using. Midjourney is incredible, but it is not flawless. Hands and faces occasionally still misbehave under high resolution. Photoshop's generative fill is powerful, but sometimes you get 3 options back and none of them are perfect without a little manual cleanup. And yes, Vizard is superb at its core job, but no AI is a true replacement for your own creative vision. You always need to quickly glance over the auto edits and adjust the tone or the caption to truly match your audience's vibe. However, the sheer volume of time you reclaim from this process is absolutely massive. Plus, the content consistency you gain from automated scheduling is almost always worth the actual subscription cost. So, my closing thought is this: if you are a creator focusing on long-form content, this combined workflow is one I truly endorse. Pairing Midjourney and Photoshop for killer visuals with Vizard for automated clips and scheduling is the pipeline you need. It keeps your content pipeline full and flowing without turning you into a slave to the editing timeline. If you like this specific rundown, let me know in the comments if you want a full side-by-side workflow video. I could show you the exact Midjourney prompts, the color grades, and the Vizard scheduling presets I use every week. Give this video a solid thumbs up if you found any part of this explanation helpful for your own work. Be sure to subscribe for more practical creator tool deep dives like this one. And definitely hit that notification bell so you don't miss the next time I drop a new guide. In the meantime, if you want early access to my exact workflow assets, look in the pinned comment below. I'll be sharing links to those specific prompts and Vizard scheduling presets there very soon. Keep staying curious about new technology and keep that creative energy flowing every single day. Thank you so much for watching this breakdown, and I will absolutely see you in the next video.